rewarding aspect for me is when I see growth. The rewarding for me is when I see that everybody is independent of me.
Mm.
Do you understand? You see a lot of women these days, they are fagged out, they are tired, they're unhappy, they are stressed, they look older than their age. You should understand. I'm not wearing makeup, I'm just me today. This is just, you should understand. You should still have a life. As a family person, you should have a life. Do you understand? You should be happy. You should exude beauty.
Yeah.
Don't be
All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode on Chat with Rutherford. It's your girl, Rutherford. And my guest is Mrs. Yetunde Adedayo. She has really been amazing and been sharing a whole lot of insights talking about balancing career and family, because this is one major issue that, especially women are battling with. Yeah, let me use that word, because we also don't know how to differentiate when it's work time and when it's family time. So work can be, dragging down and family is doing well, or family is dragging down and work is doing well. So she has been able to share some insights in the first episode. So if you haven't watched it, I'm going to put the link up there, so make sure you go to watch it. So thank you once again, ma.
welcome.
All right, so you said a whole lot of things in the first episode, yeah,
Okay.
which really interesting. But notwithstanding, we're human beings. Has there been any time that you felt like you couldn't balance it all, like it was difficult, even though you put some things in place? There were some things you put in place to, balance both. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let me talk about this. A recent event. Yeah.
Okay.
I was in the US, and for whatever reason, I don't know what happened, which is resumed, and 7 a.m. 7 a.m. up in Nigeria was 1 a.m. in the US, and I kid you not, I made it a point of duty to always be awake every day by
Wow.
12. Yeah, so I'll stay awake till say 4 a.m. in the US. That's about 9-10 o'clock in Nigeria. Then take a nap, and I had other activities because I was doing it like a short course sort of. And so at some point, one of the issues we had was school bus. And parents would call me, Ma, the school bus is not here. The school bus has not picked. The school bus has not this. The school bus. And the few occasions I was like, what's going on? And, I called the school bus driver, what is going on and what is going on. And, one of the things struck me. So I said, one of the days, I called everybody. I said, we need to look into it. We need to look into this because really a lot of parents kept calling me and all of that. And when it was a challenge, and with the new fuel hike in price and all of that, so I called the meeting and said, okay, please, can I know the timing and the route?
Okay.
You understand? Because we had new intake, so it was so difficult for the driver to navigate route and all of that. I said, let me know the route to start with. So immediately they told me the route. I said, okay, this is how we're going to do it. And I called parents too. You know what, driver, what time do you want to pick from this route? What time do you want to pick from this route? What time do you want? So give parents 10 minutes before.
Mm.
Just tell them I'll be here between so and so time. And ensure you're there. Do you understand? And the first day I told parents, if this driver gets to your place and you're not available, he leaves. And they thought it was a joke. And I was on call. And we started moving. I will get to some, and parents say, sorry, Mr. Bibi, my child is still taking the cereal. My child is here to feed. Move,
Move.
move. Do you understand? And because that is what I would have done if I was around. Do you know that running a school, now let me shock you. I've seen a lot of my colleagues say, are you crazy? How do you do that? Do you know when I'm around, I join school bus.
No way.
Yeah, I joined the school bus. I'm talking about structure. So when I talk about structure as a business owner, you don't want to be having headaches. So don't leave some harm. So don't leave cleaning departments and say what is in cleaning. If that cleaning matters to your business, if having a clean environment matters to your business, put your nose inside. I'm a school owner. I have other businesses, but when I'm around, once I'm in that school, there are days that I really want to stand at the gate and welcoming parents because I want to be sure that the people that are welcoming parents are smiling, that it is shining. I follow the school bus, and I don't just sit in the school bus. I pick children, so parents see me. So it brings this aware, and I don't tell the school bus driver or the school bus team that I'm joining them. So it's not like they are aware. So they
Yeah.
just see once it 5:30, quarter to 6, I'm out. Okay, madam, you don't have to go. I say, don't worry, I'm joining you. So it creates some sense of belonging and sense. Do you understand? It helps them to really, really operate. And sometimes I can just drive behind them.
Hmm.
You see, in Nigeria, you want to do business in Nigeria, you have to be crazy. You have to think like a Nigerian, typical Nigeria. See, so it has the structure. I'm not saying full structure and say we have school bus. If you just say we have school bus and nobody is doing, we call it. There's a name we call it. We call it. I'll remember the name now. There's a name we call it. So it's more like you're checking for efficacy, efficiency in their delivery. There are days I stand up. I already before now. I used to do it. I'll just go to all the toilets in the school, go
Mm.
to all the classrooms. But now I assigned a teacher and I told the teacher, if it's your department, if they don't do well, I remove your money. The next thing she's checking everywhere to ensure that that
Every
department is functioning.
yeah.
So you assign duties, and if you don't want people to do that, start doing it yourself. Once they know, it helps. Do you understand? So these are challenges that I have also faced because sometimes I'll be studying or I'll be writing things and I can't pick us and I'm hearing some my parents is angry. I'm seeing chats and I'm like, oh goodness, how do we deal with this? So it's there are situations like that, but you need to know how to really you have to be spontaneous and you need to have you know how to really deal with it and address such situations. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
So, what would you say is the most rewarding aspect of being able to successfully balance business and family?
So the rewarding aspect for me is when I see growth. The rewarding for me is when I see that everybody is independent of me.
Mm.
Do you understand? You see a lot of women these days, they are fagged out, they are tired, they're unhappy, they are stressed, they look older than their age. Do you understand? I'm not wearing makeup, I'm just me today. This is just, do you understand?
Mm.
You should still have a life. As a family person, you should have a life. Do you understand? You should be happy. You should exude beauty.
Yeah.
Don't be stressed. Don't be worn out. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so for me it's when I see that there is growth and when I see that everybody is independent of me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
No, no, it's not like my husband. If my husband does not see me, he can't leave. If the children don't see me, nothing moves. If the
Mm.
business does not see me, nothing functions.
Mm.
There's some set up like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Husband is asking, please, where do I put my paracetamol? Where do I put my shoe? Where do I put my shirt? Ha! Your children ask, mommy, I can't find my socks. Ha! The business that, ma, I don't know. One customer called. They said they want to see you. They must see you. You remember I used to have a trick as
Yeah.
a makeup artist that I would tell customer that, what, ma'am? Let her attend to you. If she doesn't do it well, don't pay. That's
Mm.
building confidence in my clients. So what I tell them is, if she doesn't do it well, don't pay her. God help you, don't do that makeup well. You know where I'll collect my money from. But the truth is, I've been able to build confidence in that customer. Imagine if I'm always saying I have to be the one to do it. So when I'm not around,
Mm.
customer will just walk away. But when I tell you that if you're not satisfied with whatever she does, you don't have to pay. You don't have anything to lose. So let's always give people a bait
Mm.
to be able to trust you as a brand,
Mm.
as a business owner.
I like that. I
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
I really love this. Okay,
yes.
so finally, what advice would you give to women who are thinking how to go about balancing this? That's part one. Then the part two is what advice would you give to those who are already overwhelmed? You understand with juggling both. Yeah.
Okay. So I think I
Because
already
some people
said a lot about.
are first confused, like how do I do
Yes.
this? There's some people already doing it, but it's stressful. So
Yeah, okay. So I think when it comes to balancing, I think I already said a lot about balancing. It's just like know where to draw the line with family, with business, with in-laws. Okay, for example, now everybody in my family knows that you don't come looking for anybody in my house on Sunday. Nobody will attend to you. Sunday is the only day we sleep in my house
mm,
because there's ministry as well. So if you knock on my gate on Sunday, you are by yourself. It's not to everybody now. Don't come to my house on Sunday. I will not open the door. Don't call me on Sunday. Your phone will ring out because I want to sleep. I want to spend time with my family. Do you understand? So I think you need to build a structure around everything you do, around your family as well.
Mm,
What day do you want to go to the market? You don't have to go to the market every day. I don't go to the market every day. I don't cook every day.
mm.
Do you understand? Do what works for you. And
Yeah.
if you marry a guy that eats fresh food, I greet you. I kneel down. I'm greeting you. Yeah, you don't marry somebody that eats fresh food. You are by yourself. Maybe you employ a chef. But I don't know about some people, some men eat fresh food every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Okay, maybe just be a chef, start a chef business. But really, just build a structure around your business and your family that works. And if you're already there too, it's the same thing. You're exhausted from business, you're exhausted from having to do, having to satisfy your home, and I don't know, somebody's missing out. For example, now my children, they already know. I have this thing. When it comes to open day, I do once in a while. But when it comes to the end of the year party and stuff like that, it's my mom. The day I preached the Bible to her, I said the Bible says that the grandchildren are the crown of their grandparents. So you have retired, ma. So please attend your grandchildren's yeah, that's a duty. Go to the end of the year party because I won't go. Yeah, you see, that's a parent showing up. Most important thing, I can't sit down at a party for how many days and see some people jumping up, jumping down. Sorry. You do understand? So also use people around you that are willing to help. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Mm,
Learn to receive help from your parents, from your siblings,
mm,
right? Especially when you have them and when you don't have them too. Do you understand? See, our friends, see, when I was in the US, I told some of my friends something. I said, when I noticed that some of them, I was willing to pick up children. I don't know if you saw some of my videos. I was attending end of the year party. I told school events on behalf of my friends. And I
mm,
will put details. I even record video and go and show it to them. Do you
mm,
understand? Belong to circle of friends. If you're, for example, if you find yourself in a system or in a community where you don't have your parents, you don't have people to help you. For example, you're in Canada right now. Do you understand? If you start having kids, make friends with friends that you share the same values with, right?
mhm,
And you can navigate things together. You can structure and say, what's your timetable like? What school is your child going to? My child could go to that school as well. Then you pick this week. I pick next week.
mm,
Who says you can build a structure?
mm,
Have a structure in place so you are not overwhelmed.
mm.
Do you understand? You want to cook. And in my family, see, and let's see, God will help us. Marry someone that will support you.
Yeah.
Not somebody that will be saying they eat fresh food every day. Oh. Sorry, if you are married to that kind of person, I greet you. Oh. You are the real MVP. Oh. Hey, don't cook fresh food every day. Some people are so mean that they will tell you their wife to be doing juice every day. I greet you. Oh. But if you need help, see me behind camera. There's still I cannot so that marriage is one that scattered the marriage. We put them in prayer. Tell some people to get me and look for me. There's a way to that. Fresh food,
Okay.
there's a way to fresh
Okay.
food.
Very important.
But sincerely, have a structure for and seek help. Have friends. Have lean on people. Do you understand? And
Yeah.
also, you're doing a business. You should be able to employ staff.
Mm,
Do you understand? You can't do a business and say you don't want to pay people. Babe, at some point, let that business begin to pay you and pay people too that can help relieve you too. People that have sense.
yeah.
It's not, and when I say people that have sense, that does not have to do with their certificates.
Mm,
People that are smart and intelligent and they have passion for what you're doing and they're loyal.
yeah.
People that are loyal to you. I know when we wish to be together. Chance, I saw it in you. I saw the passion in you. You saw me as a mentor. So I was willing to pour myself into you. Do you
Mm,
understand? And I was able to give you that free will to say, okay, do this, do that. Do you understand? So there's always such people around you. Don't say I don't want them to know the secret of my business. Which business? What secrets?
that one
Please.
is topic for another day.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. We've been laughing, we've been talking, but at this point now we have to draw the curtain.
Yeah.
It's been really amazing, honestly.
You.
You are loaded. You are too much. I really
Thank
enjoyed this episode, and I'm
you. Thank
sure
you for having
a whole
me.
lot of people that listen to this, they learned one or two things and they enjoyed it. Once again, thank you so
Thank
so
you for having
much.
me.
Thank you so much. All right, that's all we have on this episode. I love you all. Please subscribe, share this video. I hope you've learned one thing. Let me know in the comment section what have you learned, or give your own suggestions to I know. I love you all till I come your way again. It's your girl Rutherford. Bye.